Welcome to the Java Cafe, Java fam. Good morning. Welcome to the Java Cafe, Java fam.
Good morning, everybody. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. It is Wednesday, June 1st, 2000. I'm trying to see where my guest is. He said he was good. All right. We're waiting on Quincy Roberts to come in. He's going to be with us this morning to kick off Pride Month. There are a whole bunch of festivities going on, but before we start and we're waiting on Quincy, let me just show you guys what I've been talking about for the past maybe 6 weeks or so. Let me hold on. This do not disturb. All right. Let me just show you real quick. Why is this still on? Like, I don't want no notifications. Like, sorry. My phone just started blowing up when we went live. I'm like, come on. All right. Let me get to the camera here so I can show you all what we've been talking about, what Props has worked on, and it's going to be available today as of 12 noon. So let me just get this together here and show you all. Love is love. A Java with Jimmy T. Look, I won't pull it up too high. I got shorts on. I ain't messing with y'all. But this is the t-shirt that we've been talking about. In all seriousness, let me just get this camera back together. Actually about a year ago, Congresswoman Ayanna Pressley came on and talked about Juneteenth and Pride and how, big stores and corporations and whatnot, they, may not have policies that always support diversity and BIPOC people and people who are part of the LGBTQ plus community. And so, yes, I'm encouraging you to, as of 12 o'clock today, hit up www.javawithjimmy and support a Black-owned business, support a business that was started by a member of the LGBTQ plus community. My guest just got in and he's sipping on his coffee in the back there.
No coffee.
No coffee. Oh, sorry, no coffee. So, Dr. Roberts, as I want to call you today, happy Pride, sir. Happy
Pride, Jimmy. Happy Pride, Boston. Happy Pride to the entire United States. It is National Pride Month, and we're excited. We're tired, but we're here.
Listen, let's just say, and I'll get this out the way because I know you don't like it, but let's just really say, and I need you all to be all up in the comments and encourage this brother. This young man has put in a lot of work, not just in his role as liaison, but before that, being an advocate, someone who's forthcoming about his story and journey. So, Quincy, we celebrate you today in all that you're doing and all that you're getting done for the LGBTQ plus community in Boston. And we really love and appreciate you, brother. So let's just jump right in. And I think I have this figured out. Well, first of all, how are you doing? I know you said you're a little bit tired, but let's check on you, Black man.
We're good. It's a good type of tired and a good type of stress. I tell people, like, there's different forms of stress, and this form of stress for me is it's healthy for now, but we know our limits and we know our boundaries. So I'm just ready for everything for this month. This month is going to be like just super lit. We were a little worried, and when I say we, I say the community. We were worried about what would happen after Pride kind of dissolved 2 or 3 years ago, but this year the community has just galvanized together and just started to do many purposeful events. So I'm super excited for this month and beyond. Like, beyond Pride, we have to really get that out there and get that in everyone's brain. This is a month that celebrates queer folks. However, we need to be celebrated and not tolerated, but celebrated 365.
So let me ask you just for a little bit, because you are an awesome educator as well. Why the sense of pride? Why is it such a assertion from the community? Why do we need a Pride Month? Well, why should we be treated equitably? So 365, sometimes 366 every 4 years, but why Pride? Give folks a quick lesson and understanding of why it is so important to this community. And you can throw in a little historical context if you would like as well.
Yeah, not to be too, because I said I'm not going to be preachy today. That's what I kept telling myself.
Look. It's in you. It's in you.
But no, I would say 52 years, 53 years of LGBTQ folks being able to exist, somewhat exist without reproach. And just like any other marginalized community, we need to be celebrated, because still 53 years later from Stonewall, we're still not being celebrated in our totality. We still don't have access to resources. Trans women, especially trans Black women, are still being murdered, beaten. Homelessness, youth are just being attacked on all fronts, politically, in the education system. You name it. Black gay men can't be them authentic selves for religious reasons. Like, it's so much. So for this month, it's to highlight those of us that not only are out and proud, but those that kind of struggle with their identities, and let them know that folks like you and I and all the folks that are out and proud and loud and proud, there's life gets better. I know Jared Carmichael on his special joked about it doesn't get better when you're an adult, and that's pretty much like one of the only things. Well, no, it's several things I disagree with, but that's one of the main things I disagree with about that comedy special. He says it doesn't get better for people who are our age that come out, but I totally 100% disagree with that. It does get better. So I hope that answered your question.
It did, and it gave some context for folks that are listening, because there is a lot of just education and understanding, and just away from whatever folks' opinions are about sexuality. And it's 9 o'clock, but let's keep it 100. Whatever you do behind closed doors doesn't negate the fact that you are a human being, that you have rights, that you walk, breathe, and eat and do everything else like everybody else. So come on. So we won't go too deep, as you said today. Look, our brother's in the room. We got to shout him out. Good morning. I'm rolling along with y'all today, driving and listening. Good to see you in the room, brother Mike, and also
Yoga Mike, my man, Yoga Mike,
Thaddeus as well.
Shout out to Yoga Mike and Uncle Thaddeus. I hope to see you both today if you can. I know the rain; they're calling for rain, but we're gonna do what we need to do.
Bostonians,
so
we're used to it. Well, let's talk a little bit about
in the rain.
Listen, let's talk a little bit about today. And just thank you, Quincy, for this opportunity to be the co-host. I say TT, but Tisha Boo, who I've known for a long, long time. Let's just get this over here.
Shout out to Tisha Purdy. Love you. Thank you both for being the co-host to this much needed event. We've been on lockdown for 2.5 years, so this is a much needed celebration. Even if it rains, we still will be out there. I can't keep repeating that enough. But yeah, Tisha, I've known Tisha. Interesting story about Tisha. I hope she doesn't mind me telling. I am an open book, a truth teller. So I met Tisha when I first moved to Massachusetts, when I was doing political fundraising, and I was managing a call center, and she came in and was like, hey, this is who I am, and I just want to let you know so you won't, find out from somebody else. This is me, so here I am. And I'm like, okay, can you make money? And that's the gist
You
of our
got to know
relationship.
Tisha.
I've known her ever since. A wonderful human being, a wonderful leader, mother, of many. So shout out to Tisha Boo. I hope you are getting ready for this evening, because I'm relying on both of you to just amplify what we've been working on, and just trying to get the community's message out that, hey, we're still here, even though we're not having a quote unquote pride parade. We are still loud and proud, and we will be celebrating ourselves and each other.
And we also, let me just get this together here. So this isn't an order of appearance, but E-Rock, he was on with us. Go ahead. I'll just do the, you tell me next slide.
It's interesting because my phone, I'm multitasking, so please forgive me, Java with Jimmy family, if I'm looking down, because my phone is going blah, blah, blah. So yeah, it's a busy day for me, but
I mean, you're dealing with NBC Universal, city officials, and guests and performers. So just tell me next slide.
My brother E-Rock, unfortunately, he had to back out today.
Okay.
But shout out to E-Rock. He is still a supporter. He will be watching on live stream on the Boston website, as well as NBC Universal. He won't be performing, but he does have a piece, which is amazing, on our PSA. It's on the boston.com website, LGBT advancement website. So you can see that, where he did a PSA for the city about his experiences being queer, and just navigating that in the city of Boston. So shout out to E-Rock Arroyo.
Next slide. The legendary.
Oh yes, the legendary London. Oh, so London is from the season 1. Yes, season 1 of Legendary on HBO Max. A great young person doing amazing things out here, representing very well for the ballroom scene. So we definitely wanted to give a shout out to the ballroom kids, and shout out to my guy Tariq, who also is doing amazing things in the ballroom scene. So it's a bunch of young people that are doing amazing things in the ballroom scene. And while we're on the ballroom scene,
yes,
I do want to mention, this is an exclusive. I know Jimmy likes exclusive. I didn't even tell
you. Hold on. Let's just get this. Okay, yeah. What's the exclusive, brother?
So the award ceremony, a part of tonight's event, this evening's event, we are giving away 3 community awards. And while we were talking about the ball scene, I just want to give a shout out to one of the organizations that is getting the community award. And the theme for today is past, present, and future. So we really want to embody that today. We want our seniors to come on out and celebrate and dance with us. We want our young folks, and we want, old folks like Uncle Jimmy to come on out and party, do a 2-step and a line dance too, So we are proud.
I'm going to have the mic later today, Quincy. And
I know, that's why I'm getting my gigs out now, because I will not be emceeing. So I'm really proud, super excited to announce that the Boston Glass Kiki scene will be one of 3 of the community award recipients today. So, round of applause for them. If you know anything about Boston Glass and the ballroom scene, these are young folks that are creating safe spaces when they could be doing a whole lot of other things. So get together and they celebrate each other. They compete through different categories, and it's just a really good time, positivity. So I'm super excited about Boston Glass and them receiving that award today.
Awesome. So, hold on here. I done clicked the wrong thing. All right, here we go. Next. Quincy, what did I do here?
It's okay.
Where's Q? Oh, there we go. All right. So Miss Candace. Tell us about Miss Candace and what we want to see.
Miss Candace. So Candace, Persuasion, I've known Candace. Yeah, Corey and I, we've known Candace for years. I think I've known Candace since she was in her teens. So known Candace, another Boston Glass alum, and I do think London is also um, from Boston Glass as well. Don't quote me on that, but I know Bagley as well. Another young person that has matriculated through being queer in Boston, and now one of the biggest performers, drag performers in Boston. So we're super excited for Candace to kick off the show. And not only will Candace be kicking off the show when it comes to performances, we do have one performance before Candace, which is Portia. We will end the show with Candace as well. So excited about that.
You got a shout out there. Ayana says, hey.
Hey, Professor Polk. Shout out to Professor Polk that will be running this media and just responsible. She is the director of communications for our wonderful equity and inclusion cabinet. So, you know, the communications, the graphics and all that. She is amazing at that and getting the word out. So shout out to Ayana Polk. We have Amanda Play With, which is, I just met Amanda and we had an interesting conversation the other day. We were just talking about self-care and stuff like that. And I said, and I'm a Southern gentleman. So I'm really adamant about respecting people's pronouns and because I want to learn. I'm not perfect in what people want to be called because you know, some people call me Q and I'm like, don't call me Q. Quincy's good. So I was talking to Amanda and I was like, what do you want to be called? Like, call me Amanda. And then I kept saying the name, okay, Amanda Play With. And then I'm like, Amanda Play With. I'm like, a man to play with. It's like, I get it. And so maybe I'm like old or something. I should have got it right away.
See, that's
I'm
what
one of
you
the
get.
older millennials.
That's what you
But I got it. A man to play with. So
Mm-hmm.
A man to play with is hilarious and just super a lot of energy. So I'm excited to see what Amanda has in store for the city. Red Shades.
Listen.
Red Shades. Love some of the music that she's putting out. I was listening to 3 of her songs as I was running on Saturday, just trying to get my mind prepared for this week. So Red Shades, who I just also was introduced to DJ Washam. So DJ Washam introduced me to her, and she's doing amazing. Yeah, it's gonna be fun. It's gonna be a good time. All good vibes, Uncle Thaddeus.
And we got to make sure we get him the information for the 24th because he wants to go see a ball. So,
right.
Uncle Thaddeus, I actually have a table at the ball. And so, Quincy, you're invited to the table. Uncle Thaddeus, you too. So, yep, but we'll talk about that later. Shout out to Kamar that's making that happen, and we'll have him on to talk about that soon. All right.
Yeah, shout out to Kamar. And yeah, we're doing some amazing work with Kamar as well. I think June 24th at the Bowling Building. But yeah, we're going to let Kamar come on and
absolutely
promote that. DJ Washam, the neighborhood DJ, the city DJ, the state DJ. Love Washam, in constant contact, brainstorming things. I remember talking to her 2 years ago about this very moment. So shout out to DJ Washam, that will be the master of music. So come, if you're ready to dance, please come out today, y'all.
All right. And then we got next. I think I got everybody in here, and for some reason, Quincy, I think
it's okay. It's a lot. It's a lot of performers. We do have some youth poet. We have the poet laureate Portia. We have Crystal. We have a lot of dope local artists, and we definitely try to keep it as local because we know in the past, and I've always had issues with this. Nothing's wrong with bringing in celebrity, quote unquote, from different areas, but we definitely need to invest in our local artists and our local organizations. So that's what this is about today. So I'm just super proud and honored to be leading this. So thank you, brother. Thank you.
Listen, it is a pleasure.
Thanks for the shirt too.
I said, hold on. And I got to say that shout out to the city of Boston in their intentionality in working with Black-owned vendors and Black-owned businesses. And so thank you so much for that. But Quincy, I'm excited. I'm doing everything within my power to be out of here at 2:00 to be down there at the call time because I don't want to be on your list.
Yeah. So I'm glad you brought that up. So if you don't know me or ever worked around me, please, I'm gonna apologize in advance. I am very like tunnel vision for
event mode. Just say event mode.
Yes,
right.
Event mode. And I have my clipboard. And if you talk to me, I'm going to talk to you, but I probably won't remember until around 8:00. 8:00
tonight.
I would say 7:30. That's when the conversations are gonna like really sink in. But right now it's like
you all at once. Listen, I'm ready, bro. You got us. Listen, you got us the script. I'm gonna bring the iPad. If there's any last minute changes, we'll just write them right. Listen, me and TT got you, man. We'll take care of this. Shout out to NBC Universal, who's going to be a part of this as well. And go ahead and sip that tea, sir. And don't forget, Quincy has mentioned, because I'm going to get off right with Quincy today. Quincy has mentioned about the t-shirts, and I got to give a shout out to the good brother.
Before I go, can I just mention the other two award recipients?
Yes.
Since I already mentioned Boston Glass Kiki Scene. I also want to am very proud to announce the LGBT Seniors of Color, Paul Glass and his wonderful, amazing work out there. They are one of 3 of the recipients as well. And then last but not least, the Massachusetts Transgender Political Coalition, who is Executive Director Carmel Valentine. So that is the last of the 3 recipients. So those are the 3. We have Boston Glass Kiki Scene, we have the LGBT Seniors of Color led by Paul Glass, and then we have the Massachusetts Transgender Political Coalition headed by Carmel Valentine. So we're super excited to celebrate them. If you're a fan of their work, please come and celebrate them or watch on the live stream. So
live stream on boston.gov, all local NBC Universal stations, NBC 10, Telemundo, and there's a couple more, right?
Yes, it's a Peacock. If you have the Peacock app, it's going to be on that as well. So yeah, this revolution will be televised, y'all.
Quincy, I'm going to let you go. We send strength and joy your way, sir. And
thank you so much.
Later on today.
All right, peace.
All right, everybody. We had the wonderful Quincy Roberts on to chat with us about what's going on later today. Don't forget, at 12 noon today, we are going to drop the link for you to get the t-shirts. They are $20. Love is love. A Java with Jimmy T. If you recognize the inspiration for the design, put that in the comments. But they will be available as of 12 noon today. For right now, pick up, drop off. Somebody say pick up and drop off. Pick up, drop off. That's what we're doing later today. Well, not today, but just if you place your order, your email address and phone number, you'll be prompted to put that in, and we'll coordinate and reach out with you, or I'll let folks know the time to come pick them up, or I can drop them off. But make sure you support this Black-owned business and a member of the LGBTQ plus community here in Boston. And at some point today, we will go live from the event at City Hall beginning at 5 p.m. But also, again, you'll be able to watch on all NBC Universal local outlets, the Peacock app. And Props, I seen your comment about, I just grabbed the extra large because, you know, your boys put on some weight. And so I didn't know if a large is going to, so I'll have a large and extra large. And if the large is too tight, because I don't know where this tire on my hips or over my hips came from. But yes, I seen you talking trash. It'll be on at 5 o'clock, Ma. On all of y'all, Ma, Messin, and Props, whatever, Mike got it, do the right thing. And so, Mike, whenever you want to put out some messaging and t-shirts and whatnot, I got the hookup for you, brother. This is a good brother. Props. All right, folks, we will see you. It's 9:28. I'm getting off. I got some things to do to get out of here to get ready for this evening. So we'll see you guys. Today is Wednesday. We'll see you guys tomorrow at 9 a.m. There will be spurts that I'll probably be going live. I'll probably be going live from City Hall later. Props, you are right. This shirt is kind of big, but it still looks wonderful. Love is love. Do the right thing. We'll see you guys this evening here and there at about 5 p.m. For the event with Brother Quincy and the City of Boston's kickoff. Peace, everybody.